Hello everyone, my name is RF Gamer and today I'm going to be playing Doki Blue Skies Part 5. Now I know I haven't posted in a while because I was doing Ramadan, fasting every single day, and I couldn't really record any videos. But now I'm back and I got more games to play, so it's not like I haven't been focusing on YouTube or anything. I have some good videos coming up in the future, but here we go. I've got to complete this. I've got to complete Doki Blue Skies. I've been at this game for like 2 months. I'm still doing this Aori bit. Alright, there we go. Yeah. But to be honest, I'm not buying it. She's normally upbeat and cheerful. Her behaviour has been so uncharacteristic. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Wait, did she say she was going to try and nap? Maybe there is something on her mind. My question is, though, is why you're asking me, RF Gamer. You certainly know her longer than I have. Yeah, well, you spent more time around her recently than I have with the club, I guess so. But I've never seen her dismiss me. Maybe she didn't exactly dismiss me, but it felt like she just wanted me gone. Sorry, I'm just concerned for her, you know. I just wanted to ask you if you knew anything, that's all. No. I appreciate you coming to me. It's really sweet how concerned you are for her. After all, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to them myself. Are you sure it's a good idea? Seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? I know you've known Sarah longer than I have, so perhaps you're right. Still, it's worth a try. I also have to talk to her about what she wants to do for the festival anyway. Alright, fair enough then. I just hope she's more receptive to you than she was with me. Monica pauses, studying my worried facial expression. The warmth of her smile reflects in her eyes. You really care about her, don't you? From what I can gather, you've been friends for a while. Yeah, I've been childhood friends for as long as I can remember. Although before I joined the club, we've been drifting a lot. I hate thinking that she's been like this before without me around to help her. Hey, I know it's hard, Ari. It's never easy seeing a friend suffer. But for what it's worth, she's lucky to have someone so thoughtful looking out for her. Don't blame yourself for it. You can always be there for everyone. I know she's right, but the feeling of guilt still resides. Yeah, I guess. Hey, she's been a lot happier since you joined the club, you know. Huh? Really? Yep, she told me she was kind of surprised at first. I just didn't expect you to join. But once she got over that, she enjoyed having you around. Anyway, I know it's hard seeing her like this. I'll talk to her and see what I can do, okay? She'll be fine, don't you worry. Sure hope so. Let's just hope you're right, Monica. Thank you for everything, by the way. You've been a big help. You're too kind, Monica. Nothing to thank me for. She stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori's sitting. Watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet. I sighed and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica to talk to her. For some reason I can't shake the feeling that I'm being watched. I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri's peering over her book at me. Realize that she's staring. She timidly hides behind her book. She overhears stuff about Sayori. Perhaps she can help. Walk over to where Yuri sits, slide to her desk next to her. Sorry if I was distracting you. I didn't mean to stare at you like that. It's okay. You're not bothering me at all. She sighs, appearing somewhat relieved. I see. Well, I couldn't help but notice that you were deep in thought. Is there something on your mind, RF Gamer? Well, yes, actually, but how could you tell? She gently fixed a page in her book back and forth, rubbing her thumb gingerly against her corners. I'm usually alone with my thoughts, so I know what to look for. Not that I was specifically watching you or anything. It's kind of creepy over. Oh dear. I hope you don't think that's weird of me. Don't worry about it. I think being so perspective is kind of cool. Perhaps you could help with something, Yuri. Her curiosity piqued. She folds the page when she was reading slightly to mark it for later. Then she shuts the book and turns to me. Are you sure I'm the right person for that? I do. You seem to have your head on right, so you'll probably give me great advice. I see. Well, I'll do my best, I suppose. Okay, so the main issue is, have you noticed anything up with Sayori? Sayori? She glanced over to Sayori, who's totally oblivious to what's happening around her. Yeah, things got really different, you know. She's not like herself. I tried to ask her about it, but she told me she was tired. I'm not so sure. Yuri idly taps at her book with a finger, apparently thinking things over. Why not do that? That must be quite worrying for you. I'm sorry to hear she's not feeling well. Forgive me if this is an appropriate question. Do you mind asking how long you've known each other for? Gosh, as long as I can remember, really. We hung out a lot as kids, and as we got older, we kind of drifted apart. So we coming to the club, and I've had the opportunity to spend a bit more time with her. Yuri nods contemplatively. Okay, well, perhaps she doesn't feel comfortable sharing what's ailing her. That's not to say she doesn't think of you as a good friend. You just haven't really seen much of each other recently, have you? Forgive me if that sounds too harsh. I place my hand over Yuri's shoulder. He's tense up for a split second, but quickly eases down again. Yuri, trust me, if you were bothering me, I'd tell you. You'd stop apologizing so much. It's really okay. Sorry, I mean. And let out a soft laugh. She's very sincere and quite endearing. I understand where you're coming from, though. Perhaps I'll need to work my way up to that level of connection with her again. Yuri folds her arms and tilts her head to the side, allowing her long violet hair to droop down over the desk. Arco, have you heard the proverb about our free mask? Huh? I don't think I have. Well, to put it simply, every person has three different faces. The first, how we present ourselves to people in public, strangers, passerby, that sort of thing. The second is how we present ourselves to our close friends and family, the ones we hold dear to our hearts. The last is reserved only for oneself. It's our truest representation of our being that no one else could possibly interpret. That's actually pretty amazing. Yuri seems to know what she's talking about. Notice that I said how we present ourselves, not how we feel. I think perhaps the way Sayori acts when she feels aren't necessarily the same. I think I understand. Well, what makes you bring that up? You felt as though something wasn't right from the beginning, correct? Maybe your intuition is trying to guide you towards that conclusion on its own. Of course, that's just my perspective. It's entirely possible that I'm looking too much into it. Although I must admit, I am curious about her seemingly sudden attitude shift. I wonder what could have caused that. I think I know what could have caused that. I assume that you don't know any potential events that could have had an impact on her life, do you? Nothing comes to mind. Although, as you said earlier, I'm not sure if you'd tell me anyway. She turns to face me, wearing a plaintive smile. I understand. This might be getting quite frustrating for you, Erica. If you want to help her, but she won't let you. Sometimes there's only so much you can do. For now, your best bet would be simply to let her know you're there for her without prying. I'm sure she would open up to you when she feels comfortable doing so. She's lucky to have such a thoughtful person looking out for her. Friends like that are quite hard to come by these days. Monica said something similar to me just now. I rubbed the back of my neck in embarrassment. You guys give me too much credit. I'm just doing what any friend would do, right? There's nothing extraordinary about what I'm doing for Sayori. So humble. Anyway, do you mind if we do some reading? Can't do anything else for Sayori, so I might as well take my mind off it. Of course. I thought we could carry on with the portrait of Markov. That's okay with you, that is. Yeah, sure, I'll do fine. But before we get into it, I just want to say thanks for listening to me, I mean. You've been super supportive, even though this stuff doesn't really have to do anything with you. So, I really appreciate it. You're a genuine person, Yuri. Not to mention you got a cool taste in literature. I don't know what to say. I didn't mean to put you on the spot, sorry. It's just that you're really mature and insightful. And for someone like me, who isn't very good with emotions, you really hit the nail on the head. Sorry, I'm not really used to people being so nice. I frowned, it's kind of surprising. Sure, she's a little quiet, but she's really got her heart in the right place. It's okay. I should have been a bit more mindful. Shall we start reading? If you wouldn't mind. Thank you, though. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls up to the club room. I know we share our poems now. Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. Gave me a little text. Right. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles reassuringly at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Alright, let's do Sayori first. Let's see what she's up to. I like this one a lot, Gamer. It's probably your best one so far. Oh, well, thanks. I had a feeling you liked this one in particular. Huh? Why's that? Well, I was thinking of the things you'd like when I was writing it. Really? Yeah, I feel I could connect with most of your writing style. I'm honestly a little surprised. I thought you would have preferred the others. Why? My poetry is nothing special, Gamer. I look at Yuri's, for example. Her style is way more sophisticated. Natsuki is so more bouncy and effective. You just didn't have to mention her, alright? I'm not going to smash my table just yet. Hey, don't say that. Just because your style is different doesn't mean it's bad or anything. Your style is unique. Your poems really have a really nice sense of innocence and nostalgia to them. I mean, you managed to make me feel nostalgic about a memory I've never actually experienced with your Dear Sunshine poem. It made me think of happier times from my childhood, and I really liked that. It made you happy? Yep, your poems put a smile on my face, Sayori. The other girls' poems are great. Don't get me wrong, but I said I connected the most with yours. I hope that cheers you up a little bit. For just a moment, the vacant look on melancholy that's been plaguing her face disappears as she smiles a genuine smile. Thank you, Arco. This means a lot more. This means more than you could imagine. Am I starting to get through to her? Maybe now is the best time to ask what's on her mind. I don't say alright. I've been meaning to ask you. Certainly remember Yuri's words from earlier. Maybe it's just not the right time to ask. A pessimistic thought suddenly flooded my mind. Well, she doesn't feel comfortable talking about it right now. Sayori would probably approach me herself with her concern if she felt comfortable doing so. After all, everyone has their off days, right? I guess it's only normal for her to act a little different from time to time. I don't want to come across as pushy or demanding, even though I'm concerned for her. With a heavy sigh, I changed what I was originally going to ask. Have you thought about what you want to do for the festival? Monica said you'd be doing a variety of things, such as decorations and poster advertisements. Judging by the relief on Sayori's face, I guess she initially expected me to probe her further on her behaviour. Huh? It's funny you mentioned that. She said she was going to discuss that with everyone today after we all shared our poems. Wow, really, I'm a psychic, aren't I? A what? A sidekick? A psychic. It means someone who can read minds, see into the future. Oh, what am I thinking of then? Breakfast? She sticks out her tongue at me. And just like that, the playful banter, light-hearted teaser is back. Maybe I've just been worrying too much. It looks like she has, it looks like she's feeling a bit better. Right? Well, I guess I can show you my poem now. Oh, do you know, I'm not reading that. Well, you can just pause and read it if you want to, like that. I had no idea you could write like this. There's something else. Have the others seen this? No, not yet. You're the first one I showed it to. What are they? So, what is this one about? From what I gather, it's about someone who tries to keep everyone happy, right? She nods. And people like that, they eventually kind of got used to it. That's okay. Because at least they were still happy. And this person, the kingdom's wish, even she gets a little tired from time to time. But as long as everyone's happy, that's her job. She's happy when the others are happy. That's the most important thing. I look back at the poem, trying to pick up on the more subtle meanings. But surely the angels have to be alone. People don't have to depend on just her to be happy. Surely the angel can share a responsibility, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking for this a bit too much. I just feel kind of sorry for her. I blink. Am I seriously empathizing with a fictional angel? Maybe I really am getting to this poetry thing. I'm glad my poems can get such a reaction out of you. I really put a lot of thought into this one last night, and you seem to pick up on it. What uncomfortable dawn of realization. It's become quite clear how this poem relates to Sayori. I'm not gonna have much luck questioning that though. Well, I hope the angel finds happiness soon. Maybe she should share her badness with other people. She just might be surprised at how receptive the people of the kingdom are. But then they'll be sad. That would be selfish. Or maybe they'll be happy to give someone back to the angel. After all, she was keeping them happy. It's only fair they get to give something back, right? A shake of the head and sad smiles is only my response. Alright, let's do Yuri. I must say, done well, Arcana. It's clear you've been putting in the effort into improving. Tell me, has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, I think so anyway. I'm glad to hear that. I hadn't thought of it before, but looking back, sharing our writing has been a enriching experience. I should thank Monica for having us write for the club. I think we're all a bit apprehensive trying something out of the norm. But having read everyone's poetry, I can't say I'd have it any other way. I don't think I can argue with that. If I'm being totally honest, I was a bit anxious, given my lack of writing experience. But it's been cool learning about everyone through their poems. I think I might have learned a bit about myself. Is that so, Aragona? You know what? I think so. Well, as I've told you before, I believe writing to be a wonderful way for one to express themselves. I suppose in this grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter if a poem is good or bad. It'd be unfair of me to invalidate one's representation of themselves like that, wouldn't it? I do believe that exploring one's own style is a wonderful thing. That's comforting. I was worried that I disappointed you in some way, huh? Huh? You thought, why would you think that? I guess you're right, it's just really good. I feel like mine can't hold a candle to it. Is that so? You replaced her hand on her chin. Apparently deep in thought. I'm so sorry. Huh? I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable while writing. How ignorant of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. all I was saying is that your writing impresses me. I hope that one day I can write poems that carry the same kind of impact as yours. You know, I see. Forgive me, Ariko. I'm just a little too used to it. Used to what? Being disliked, Yuri. I shouldn't be saying that, should I? I'm sorry that if that felt awkward. Do you want to move on from that? Right? Would it be okay if I read your poem now? Oh, of course. Here, I hope you enjoy it. Right. Yeah, no, I can't read that. Whoever can read that, just skim read. I don't know. I ain't reading these poems anymore. I'm sorry if this is the most interesting piece, but I wanted to try writing with a prompt in mind. It sounds like that restricted you a bit. Did you not want to write this? Oh, it's not that. It's just I've been thinking about a lot about my writing recently. I felt like I should try challenge myself a bit. I see. So, what was the inspiration behind this one? Yuri takes a breath, apparently thinking of what to say. I suppose it's about internal struggle between one's own desires and the best interest. It's important that we care about to be happy, even if it means we can't be happy ourselves. I imagine it's something I'll need to come to terms with. She mumbles the last part as though she was thinking out loud. I see. Well, thanks for sharing, Yuri. Yes, of course, Arcava. Right, Monica. Let's do Monica. Hi, Arcava. I approached Monica wanting to talk about Sayori with us some more. She takes control of the conversation before I can say anything and immediately jumps to come business. This might come as a surprise, but we have a festival coming up soon. Oh wow, I never would have guessed. How do you know? Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club, one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people. I'll have to give it some more thought. Despite any praise the girls might have given me, I really doubt that my poetry is up to stuff. I'm sure that there's not just a little bias during the poetry discussions. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. You wouldn't want to let down the club, right? She says it with a teasing tone, but a chill runs down my spine when I think about the implications of disappointing everyone. Who knows what Monica would do to me if I betrayed her as her loyal literature club subject? Not to mention, also looking forward to seeing your performance. Right, that's definitely something. That's definitely not something I can relate to. Don't worry so much. You'll do fine. After all, you've been doing fine these poetry discussions so far. So you say. Here it is. Take a look at today's poem. Here it is. I let Monica take the poem. I'm holding it in my hands. Although I'm supposed to be discussing poetry right now, can't help but remain preoccupied by thoughts of Sayori. I'm worried about her, to say the least. It's such an unexpected change that's come over her. Did something happen to her? Arif Gamer, huh? Sorry, you just called my name. Yeah, twice actually. Seems like you're a million miles away. What's up? I was just thinking about what happened today with Sayori. So sorry if I wasn't paying attention. It's fine, Arif Gamer, I understand. For what it's worth, you're a good friend for caring so much about her. Thanks, I just hope that things go back to normal soon. I feel like I've been recording for quite a while. Oh, yeah. Well, my advice to you would be to let her come to you on her own. She'll talk if she wants to talk. I think they should respect her boundaries. You're right. I appreciate the advice, by the way. Of course, I'm always willing to need a sympathy if you need one. Today might not be the happiest day for the club, but that's all right. Not every day will be happy. We'll pull through this together. I hope so. I feel like I should be going around the club normally, but I think that Sayori probably needs some normalcy right now. So in the end, I tried to get the poem sharing back on track. Anyway, since we're supposed to be sharing poems right now, I almost forgot about it myself. Some president I am, huh? Monica quickly rips out a pristine composition notebook. Here's my poem then, alright? Thanks. There we go. Pause and read it if you want. No, chances are no one's gonna read it. You know, I feel like looking for answers and contemplating your reality are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too I can't read, bro. Philosophical or anything. God, that's a hell of a word. But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's always paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. How fitting somber subjects for a somber day. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't one-dimensional creatures. That's what makes people so interesting. You might think that it would be way better if everyone was happy and uncomplicated all the time. But how would we know what happiness was if it weren't for the sadness to compare it to? I guess that's true. Even so, I'd rather not see my friend so troubled. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Do you ever feel discouraged when something you've put a lot of time into doesn't get as much attention as you thought it would? Yes. For instance, you spend hours and hours on a poem, only to have your friends barely glance at it when you show it to them. It might make you feel doing any more is useless. And the sad truth is, the world is so saturated with creative works already that most people won't receive any attention. At least related to the most popular artists and authors, there's actually not much that you can do in that situation besides try your best. However, you shouldn't think the most important thing should be your own personal satisfaction. If you're proud of yourself and your work, then I say it's enough success. That'll be the most depressing writing tip of the day ever. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who got next? Alright, yeah, I'll go and do it. Let's do this. I better not crash out again. John, no, let me get it ready. Yes, it is, alright. Right, there we go. Let me just grab that and get ready for the moment. Right, about to regret this. This one's alright. Oh shit. Alright. Yeah, it's about average. Not amazing, but not terrible. Well, fuck you then. Damn. Chill out. Chill out. Before I crash out on her. But I'm at least trying. Never said you weren't. Just isn't my style. Well, fuck off then. Stop swearing at her. Jesus. Fucking hell. Right, nothing wrong with that. People have their opinions. Yep. Your poems are kind of like decent. I guess is the word. I swear to God, if you say something's okay ever again, I'm gonna blow your phone. Chill out. Chill. I feel like there's potential in them, but it just stops short of it. Well, any tips to finally reach this potential you keep talking about? Hi, coming from pro tips, aren't you? You're the last You're genuinely the last person I come for tips, right? So keep your shit straight. All right, I'll help you out this one time. That Seeking Sounds my poem once more. Alright, I think I know what the problem is. It's your language. Mediocre. Alright, you're lucky. My language? Like, the words you use, nothing really special about them. Just average words. Beats you after read out. Oh. Alright. Like my poems. So I should start writing like you is what you're saying. Well, my poems are the best. No, they're not. Nah. Nah! Seeing that to you so proud of her work, I can't help but smile, bro. She's being a selfish bitch. Come on, man. Alright, Natsuki, whatever you say. I see your poem now. Absolute shit. Don't read it. Don't read it. Yeah, let's get that. You know what this poem is about, right? You wrote it for Yuri, right? Wouldn't say. Well, actually, yeah. I wrote after seeing how much effort Yuri's put into her changing into an affair after the poem she wrote for me, right? Well, not for me, but don't worry. I know what you mean. Anyway, I guess that was, shut up. Oh, no, don't tell me to shut up! Alright, that's it. You're getting it. You're getting it. Okay, so, what I've done is, let's just put this the other way around. So I'm gonna stick something on here. Right, this is gonna take a little bit. We're saving for this day. Alright, put her onto the thing. Yeah, that, if you cannot see that is a picture of Natsuki. And we got good old boxing glove here. Alright, right. Let me just put this chair on not recline. Right. Falcon Punch! That's what you get, Natsuki. You get the boxing glove. I don't even know where I found this, but okay. Alright. Let's pull you up. Yeah, right. You're going into the pit of hell. Sorry, I have to experience that chair. I gotta do what I gotta do. That was to beat the shit out of Natsuki. That's what I would do anyway. Alright. Hope that was worth content right there. Right. Oh yeah, still a recliner. Oh, no, that's to make my chair shorter. What are you doing? There we go. I was always getting caught up in the moment. It's hard for me to let go of that sort of stuff. But yeah, after writing 2 negative poems, the positive poems pretty refreshing. I did like the feel of this poem. Why do I have to talk so good about it, man? Like, everything's bad about the poem. Especially her personality. There really is something happy. Yeah. I mean, I was feeling happy when I was writing it so naturally. Well, so naturally, the mood would be happy. The ending is a bit bittersweet, though. Oh, yeah, about that. Well, I was thinking that Yuri has problems that I don't know about. I mean, all people do, right? So I guess the message at the end was that even if we have some problems, and even if we're feeling sad, If we look towards our friends, we can find happiness. You know, joy and solidarity and stuff. Oh, since when did you know about joy? You get beat by your dad every day. Chill. Chill out. Solidarity, yeah? That's a very Yuri-ish word. I was thinking about what Yuri would call it, so... I'm not dumb, you know. Yeah, you are. You are. You're dumb enough to square up against me. To actually be a mean bitch. I do know big words. There's nothing big about you, especially your height. I just consciously decided not to use them. Alright, I get you. I know Yuri will appreciate your poem though. Huh, she's better. Oh, I'm done with this shitty poem. Alright, I'll give about 35 minutes. Good. Okay, everyone. We're all done sharing poems, right? In which case, let's start figuring out what we're all gonna do for the festival. Oh, you still remembered? I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Anyways, I was saying. I already know what I'm doing. Let her talk! Let me talk! Damn. That's right. That's gonna be making a specialty cupcakes. Yeah, right, EDP 445. Yeah, I was just coming and looking for a cupcake. But we need a lot for them. And different flavours. How about a different attitude as well? Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori, you mentioned goodie bags earlier, and if I remembered you correctly, yeah, I want to make some goodie bags for everyone, put in little quotes, bookmarks, and candies. Alright. Ah, yes, that was it. Great idea. People will love that. Indeed, we're glad you're helping, Sayori. You guys, nothing special. The cupcakes sound amazing, though. Of course, because I'll be making them. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, I just forgot. If I hit that TV, I'm basically dead. So, and I'm breaking that break that tripod if I hit the TV with it. Of course, because I'll be making them. We all share a collective laugh. How about you, Yuri? Ideally, I like to do something that can enhance the atmosphere of our performances. I'd like to experiment with some... I can't read as well, if that's okay with you. Of course, that's fine. I'm excited to see what you come up with. You've also got a beautiful handwriting, so perhaps something that involves that. Beautiful, but not understandable, like at all. You ponder this for a moment. How about banners and decorations? It's funny you mentioned that. I was just about to say that myself. Well, great minds think alike, right? She said a laugh and Yuri turns to me. Anyway, that just leaves you, Arif Gamer. Do any members use this? Yeah. I can agree with that. I swear, if Natsuki said that, I'd break her chin. No, I'd right hook her to the jaw. Don't say that. In fact, it looks like all of us have work to do for the festival. Pretty sure I speak for everyone when I say that some help would be much appreciated. So, basically get a choice between who to spend my weekend with. I suddenly feel so nervous. I suppose I could use a bit of help. Not that I really need it, but if you want to help bake stuff, I can always have you do some dirty work. Fuck off. There's no way I'm helping you. You're the last person I'd want to help. But if you help, you better not sneak a cupcake to eat. I'll rob them cupcakes, alright? I'll rob them by force. God, Arif, you gotta stop pulling out the guns, man. Natsuki, I doubt Arif Gamer will want to help you if you make him out to be a burden. If you don't need any help, I believe it's better off assisting someone else. Well, that's for him to decide. Maybe you like baking. Have you ever thought of that? Besides, how hard could you be making decorations anyway? It's not as tough. I'm only speaking for myself. Oh wait, it's not as absolutely illiterate. Monica and Sayori would likely be appreciative of help as well. and not that really matters, but decorating requires a lot of creativity and meticulous work. So does baking. Ah! Never baked a day in your life. How can you possibly know? Alright, don't crash it out. Don't crash out, please. Throughout bickering, I can't help, but no, so Sayori hasn't said a word. Does she not want me to help her? Why should I think of this? It's impossible to think properly with the arguing going on. Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, like that too said, Arif is the only one who gets to decide how he'd like to contribute. There's no need to argue over him. He's basically like the last boy on earth. It's fair to say that each of us have plenty of work to do. This has nothing to do with him being a boy. Yeah, I agree. We're merely discussing our workloads. What are we in like a crash out ceremony? So, damn! Looks like Monica has united Natsuki and Yuri with a common enemy. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just move on already? Alright, moving along. Okay, you're okay with this, right? Yeah, it's up to you. Of course. Oh. Very well. In the case, everyone looks straight at me, very expressions playing on their faces. Do you know, I'll go with Sayori just so she doesn't end up dying. Hey Sayori, it's been a while since we hung out together, hasn't it? It'll be a lot of fun making these goodie bags, I reckon. Mind if I give you a hand with them? She doesn't look quite as happy as I hoped she would be. You sure? I wouldn't want to bore you. Plus, it really isn't that much work. The others have a lot more to do, so I'm sure they'll get out of more help than I would. I exchanged looks with Yuri, Natsuki, and Monica. None of us really know how to react. It's okay, Sayori. Really, it's no problem. I work well alone. It wouldn't cause any hassle. Yeah, relax. I baked loads of cupcakes before, remember? This will be a walk in the park. It's thoughtful of Yuri to indirectly encourage me to spend more time with Sayori. Looks like she's really listened to my worries. I'm grateful. Sayori, no matter who we picked, the outcome would pretty much be the same. You've all got work to do. Our tasks are equally important in making sure the festival runs smoothly. Don't feel bad about Arif Gaming. Chose you himself is what he wants to do. Besides, it's a good idea of going with you because we need someone who keeps you from eating all the candies. Hey, kidding. Seriously, enjoy yourself, guys. You two will have a lot of fun. I can sense it. Sayori still doesn't look overly convinced, but she smiles and nods at us. Am I really that much of a burden to work with? No, Arif, don't think like that. It's just because she's got something bothering her, that's all. Okay, well, that's settled then. Everyone knows what they're doing. And RF Gamer's going to be helping Sayori. I think that's everything sorted then. I'll see everyone on Monday. And don't forget to practice your poems. It'll be fun, guys, I promise. Natsuki rolls her eyes as she leaves the classroom. Yuri and Monica in tow. As you pass by the door, Monica turns to us. Take care of yourself, Sayori. She gives a gentle smile. Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm curious. Best not to ask their business after all. Ready to walk home again? Sure, let's go. So I was thinking about tomorrow. We probably have to head to town to grab supplies for goodie bags. Is that okay with you? That's fine. What time should I meet you and where? It could be at my place. Also, seeing as we have a lot of work to do, let's make it bright and early. I know we have a big day ahead of us, but can we not make it too early? Still a bit lazy, I see. She doesn't smile with a light-hearted jab. Strange, thought she'd bounce off and call me a meanie or stick her tongue out. But that look on her face. No, it's just that I'm not an early riser, huh? No worries. I guess if we've both gone with it, we can get everything finished earlier than I imagined. Would 11 p.m. be okay? Yeah, I can work with that. I guess it means I get a lion as well. Thank you. Anyways, there's a few shops you can go in town. I think we need to go to the arts and crafts store along with the sweets one. Yeah, sounds good to me. You have my number, right? Just text me if there's any changes to our plans. Otherwise, I'll see you on Sunday at 11. Okay. We turned to walk off to our houses. Oh, an Arif Gamer? Yeah. Sorry about how I've been acting today. I promise you I'll be fine tomorrow. Here's advice flashes from my mind once more. Right, let's check how much I've been recorded. Yeah, almost the end of it. Like, I'll give it like another 15 minutes and I'll end the video. Sure you care, but don't intrude. Yeah, that's alright. Nothing to apologise for. We all have our down days, right? She nods and walks off. Today has been a strange day. Just when I thought I was getting closer to Sayori. Makes me think, are any other girls harbouring some sort of hidden side to them? Who knows? I swear, if it's what I think it is. Oh, thank God it's not the pub. It's already Sunday. Knowing that we spent the day alone here is kind of weird. Not in a bad way or anything. It's just been a long time since we've had a day out together. Joe and just the two of us. Still looking forward to it. I checked whether was bugging out on Friday is gone. It's really hard seeing it like that. I shake my head. No, it's a new day today. It'll be much better. As my mind drifts while I wait for her, I subconsciously recall a memory from a long time ago. Our parents took us to a fair that came to town. We must have been around 11. We managed to win Siri a giant cuddly cow plushie, one of those shooting minigame things. Well, actually, my dad did, but I couldn't name for my life. That's when I realised video games don't train you to shoot in real life. That's why I had the memory. Does she remember it as well? The buzzing of the doorbell rings me back to the present. Most likely it's Sayori. Yep, there she is. She's gone for a pretty casual outfit, simple, but works really well on her. Wow, I'd never seen that angle of the house before. Hi, I've got ready to go then. Hey, sure. Let's get going. I gently close the door behind me, and we step out onto the street. It's a bright, sunny day, but not too hot. And there's a gentle breeze. Perfect. So, where we go first then? Well, I made a list of all the stuff we need. So that'll be a big help. Right, just to check how many of my shorts got views. Right. Yep, I made a list of all the stuff that we'll need, so that's a big help. Just out a small sheet of paper from my pocket on it. On it I've written what we need and where to get the items from. So we need bookmarks, some sweets, ribbon, and some gift bags. To be honest, I have no idea where to get gift bags and the ribbon. I was planning to go to the arts and craft store in town, but apparently it's shut down recently. Oh, really? That's okay. I actually have some gift bags and ribbon at home. Thank God, that's pretty convenient. Should have mentioned it yesterday, though. Sorry, I must have forgot. Nah, it's okay. I'm curious why you have those two things, though. What do you use it for? I don't really use it for anything. They're left over from a birthday party I had years ago. I think it's my 10th one. You remember it, right? It looks like me, a puppy dog eyes, and I hastened to try it and recall. So what about you getting cake all over your face, right? Hey, you did it too. I laugh and realise I can't claim innocence here. Guilty as charged. Well, with those two items down, we just have to visit the bookstore and supermarket. Which one are we going to first? Start at the bookstore, it's closer. Whatever you say. As we walk, I notice Sayori humming contentedly, a light skip in her step. Forgot how adorable she could be. Anyway, always so cheery. It's like she lives in her own little world. She looks like she's back to normal again. Say, I'm relieved would be an understatement. Almost like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Hey Sayori, you look like you're in a much better mood today. Of course. I said I'd be fine today, remember? So here I am. It's a relief to see you back to your normal self. You really had me worried on Friday. You need to worry about me, silly. How have you been anyway? Good, good. Never thought I'd be writing poems in my free time, but hey. It's a real change of pace from what I'm used to, but not complaining. Sayori giggles. What? Oh, nothing. I just didn't see you as the poetic type, that's all. All those video games, I guess. You've really got them over the past few years. I shift uncomfortably. I feel like this is a reference to us drifting. After all, she's not worried. It's not working. As I became more inclusive, I turned to gaming as an escape. Well, truth be told, I don't really think I was a poet either. Unless I realized how much I enjoy literature. I'll shrug off the comment about gaming. I want to enjoy today after all. I mean, Yuri showed me this really cool book. Oh, even not cool, but it's pretty interesting. Something about a girl who escaped from this weird experimental prison, and all sorts of horrible stuff happens to her. Sayori Pat's looking very disapproving. I don't like the sound of that at all. Sounds really scary. Hate to live in a world of horrible stuff like that happen to me. Well, looks like Sayori's wonderful innocence never went anywhere. I hate for anything bad to happen to you too, Sayori. I never let it happen. You're so sweet, Arakiri, you know that? I used to be protected of Sayori when we were kids. Guess not much has changed. Even so after a time apart. I hadn't even realised we made it to the bookstore already. It turns out the bookstore is actually in a library. It's pretty small, but after glancing around, it seems to have what we need. Right, here we are. Let's see what they have. I make a beeline for a rack of shelves carrying a nice variety of bookmarks that includes all different colours and size. Sayori wanders over, her eyes wide at all the choices. Ooh, so many to choose from. Yep, who would have guessed there's such a demand for bookmarks of all things. The blue one's really nice. I look over slightly wearily. I forgot how excitable she could be. It's a bookmark with a blue koala. Who makes a bookmark for a blue koala? Sayori seems to love it though. Before I even get to say anything, she starts gushing over another bookmark. Look at this red one. It's got a little ribbon shape on it. Looks like just like mine. Well, this one's a bit more justifiable. Look at these, Arcadia. They got little puns on them. Sure enough, there's a row of little bookmarks bearing a picture of objects with puns related to them. An apple with a quote, "You are the apple of my eye." A cutesy, smiling, cartoon bacon with the words, "I like you more than bacon." Okay, that one actually kind of made me laugh. Oh man, I like the bacon one. The apple one's too cheesy though. Her face is all scrunched up, trying to decide which bookmarks to get. Very bad, just get these plain ones, Sayori. These are probably just for strangers coming to view our performances. No point getting these cutesy funny ones. Aw, no fun. Yeah, I'll get you the donut one though. The donut one is a smiley donut, which says, "Donut, you know how amazing you are." Ooh, really? Thank you, I love it. It's not hard to make Sayori smile. In the end, we went for a pack of plain, colourful bookmarks. They get the job done, right? I think Sayori forgets that not everyone's into stuff she's into. Now that the bookmarks are out of the way, we wander over to the supermarket. So we just need the sweets, right? God, I can't read today. Do you want me? Do me a favour and don't spend hours trying to choose some, okay? I know what you like with candy. Hey, it's not my fault I got a sweet tooth. Oh, whose fault was that then? Sticks his tongue out at me. As predicted, Sayori is beyond excited. Like a real kid in a candy store. Well, it's technically not in a candy store, but the saying doesn't really sound as good when it's in a supermarket, does it? But Arif Gamer, there aren't any cookies here. I said to humour. Oh no, seriously? That's heartbreaking. I know, how can they call themselves a supermarket if they don't have any cookies? It's crazy, yeah. Anyway, we still have a lot to do when we get home, so let's make some choices now, shall we? Oh, okay. We browsed the section, Polaroid candy would be the best to buy. Hey Sayori, what's your favourite licorice? Strawberry. Why? Oh no reason, just wondering. Strawberry licorice it is. Gonna keep this as a surprise for her. Although doing these little thoughtful things for her makes me pause. Sayori told me I always used to look out for her back when we still hung out. Did I really stop doing all that? I find that kind of hard to believe. Given how naturally I find her looking out for her to be. I think these would be okay, don't you think? She points into her bag, which is filled with an assortment of chocolate and other sweets. There's milk chocolate there, toffee chocolate, peppermints and all sorts of stuff. People are gonna love it. Sure they will. I'll just get some of my own candy and then we can move on. Okay. We've still got a lot to do, don't forget. Looks like Sayori's got the chocolate side of things handled. I decided to go look for fruity sweets. Alright, think I'll do. Oh, time to leave already. Can you do me a teeny tiny favour? Let me get buy some cinnamon buns. How did you know? Whenever our parents took us shopping together, you always asked your mum for the exact same thing. She blushes a little, turning away. Guess some things never change, right? I smile back at her. It's the little things with Sayori that really warm my heart. Right. I'm definitely not complaining. Hands filled with candy, we head to the register to pay. Cashier gives us a stern look. Someone like he's disapproving of all the sugar we're carrying. So he's totally oblivious, probably too busy thinking about which candy she can get away without eating. Okay, so that's everything. Let's head home and get started with the quotes. Okay? Although I need to grab the goodie bag and ribbon from my place. So you should head home, get your computer up and running while I do that. That way, by the time I'm back at yours, you'll be good to go. She really has a knack for showing initiative when I least expected it. Her head is pretty smart though, so I'll roll with it. Great thinking. Here. Hand me just the bookmarks so I can take them home. I'll see you in a bit. Just give me a buzz when you're outside. Sure thing. Making my way upstairs and boot my computer up, tossing the bookmarks to the desk. As the machine whirs to life, I sit back, idly thinking about the literature. There's probably some really deep quotes out there. I laugh softly to myself, imagining how much someone like Yuri would resonate with those wise words. She'll probably appreciate the quotes the most. This chair's a lot slow. For the second time today, the sound of the doorbell ringing jolts me back into reality. Once again, Sayori is clutching a large sack filled with colourful assortment of gift bags. It looks like she's literally carrying a rainbow. And again, so here they are. I lead her upstairs. She's carrying, as she carries on being enthralled by all the colours. Right, wait a minute. Man, you really couldn't decide the colour, could you? There are so many pretty ones to choose between our gamer. I figured you could help me choose, so I brought them all. Oh, she'll go for the blue or these pink ones. But these green ones are pretty too. Sayori, how many do we need? This little one has cinnamon decorations on it. Sayori, I'm sorry, how many do we need? Good question. I think about 15 will do. Right? Just to be on the safe side. She pulls out a ribbon from a sack. Look at gift bags. These are all one colour, a very deep red. Yeah, I can't see anything wrong with that. Wanna help me with the quotes? Sure. Well, last one. Writing's its own reward. I mean, don't you feel good when you finish one of your poems? Or don't you feel excited to show that you've written to people? Kinda, I guess. I think Yuri would really like that quote, though. Let's use that one. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Last one. There are 3 rules for writing a novel. Unfortunately, no one knows what they are. It's been an hour. It's been an hour long now. Right, so let's save. Right, quit. Yes. All right, guys. I'm gonna end the video. I'm gonna end the video right here. Make sure you guys subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye.